Guys, I want to go through some pairs for the sake of learning. We'll discuss what happened last week. I mean, the other week and then last week, and try to assess what might happen in the week which is starting tomorrow. This is GBP/JPY. So this is how the previous week ended. This candle closed at this strong level, round number level 130. And remember that this pair is in a downtrend. This would indicate that the pair there would be a strong pullback from this area before the down move continues. So this is weekly, and then I go down to daily. I see the same thing on daily. Yeah, because this is the candle which closed on Friday, and let me mark this level here. We mark this level here. Yeah, and then I go to H4. We have a trend line. I hope you can see it. We have this trend line here, and price was here. This is 15th. 15th is here, so we would expect a pullback into this area before a down move continues. Yeah, 15 minutes now. Let us see opportunities which people are available during the week. Minutes. Yeah. So this is Monday 18th. We know that the pair is going to be bullish. It's probably going to be bullish because we would expect a bounce from the 130 area. So this is GPJ, but this is 7:30, and then this is 9 o'clock. This is 1 hour before the London market opens. So we're looking for. I want to see a shift candle which will indicate where price is going. This is 9 o'clock, and then we have 10:45. This is 10:45 here. This candle is a pullback. It's a pullback into this area, into this one which has been broken. So I think I would say that this is our shift candle. This is our shift candle, this one. And the 10:45 candle is a pullback into this shift candle. So this would be our trade, risking 18 pips, and our take profit would be 122 pips. That's quite beautiful. And then during New York, was there anything to be done? Let me go to London. On Tuesday, the pair was still bullish on Tuesday. This is what we had. At 9 o'clock, this zone, this is a strong zone. Remember, this is a daily zone. It was broken at 9 o'clock. Again, we would treat this as a shift candle. Shift candle meaning that it is showing us that market makers are already in the market. Market makers are already in the game. See? So I would say this is our shift candle. It is broken this zone here. This is 9 o'clock. And then let us see what happened on 10:45. That's 1 hour after the London market opens. That is the last candle of the hour. This is 10:45. This is 10:45 here, 10:45. If you bought here, this is 10:45. So if this candle was bullish, I wanted to see a stronger, a healthier candle than this one. This is too small for me to consider entering unless I put my stop loss somewhere here. This is our zone of interest because this is the candle which shifted the market after Asia. So I would wait for price to pull back into this area, because remember also that there will be this hole. There's a hole here. There will be a hole between this area and the zone. And as you see, market makers came to fill that zone immediately before continuing to move up. So my entry will be below this candle here, and the stop loss will be somewhere here for some 90 pips. And then this is Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, let us see what happened on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have arrived into our pullback area. Why do I say it's a pullback area? Because it's here. It is right at the trend line. This is Wednesday, so we expect the move down to start. 15-minute time frame here. This is Wednesday. This is 20th. So, and this is 20th. Let me go to H4 and see what happened during Asia. That is also very helpful. This is 20th. This is 19th. 20th. This is the first candle of the day, and this is the second one. This candle closed at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a 4-hour candle. It's a clear rejection of this trend line. It's a clear rejection of this trend line. So this would trigger selling. This candle would trigger selling. 15-minute time frame. So let us assess confluences for us to consider selling here. This candle is a clear rejection of this zone, 132.5. It's a clear rejection of this trend line here. So 15 minutes. And remember, we're in a downtrend. We bought the two trades that we bought earlier were pullback trades. 15 minutes. 15 minutes at Asia. This is what has happened. See, Asia is within the New York range of the previous day. Here and here, Asia is still within that area. When the London market opens, Asia is still within that the New York range. This is 8:45. Okay, they break the lows, the low of the previous day here. The low of this, they break this low here. They break this low, clearing stops in this area, and then they pull back. Now, after they have cleared stops in this below this area here, we look for a zone from which was broken. We look for a zone which was broken and which led to these stops being cleared. This is what I see. I see this zone here. So after they have cleared stops in this area, we have liquidity here. Remember, this is a fair value gap here. Okay, so we would effectively, after they have cleared stops here, we would expect a pullback, and then a drop a move down, because the market is, the move down has started. A pullback into what? I wouldn't expect them to come this far. It should be too far, because there is a zone here. There's a broken zone. We have a gap here. There's this gap here. There's this gap here. So I would expect a pullback, and that is what happened. Let me see what happened. 10:45, the last candle, the last candle of the first hour of London. We are here. This is a trap, guys. This is a trap. This is a trap. Nice pullback. A very nice pullback into this area here. We could have sold this. Because I would treat this candle as a pullback into this zone here. So I would sell this. And the take profit would be here, 50 pips enough for the day. Where would you put your stop loss? The stop loss would be somewhere here. So after this candle closed, this one, after it closed, I would sell this, putting my stop loss 20 pips away. That is here, 20 pips, and the take profit is 52 pips. I'm done for the day. You can hold it if you, since we know that we are going down, you have also held it. That's up to you. So this was a nice trade. Notice that there was a lot of shaking before price finally went into the take profit area. Another interesting take profit area would be this area here. That was 79.81 pips. Okay, then on the next day, we had another trade. This is 21st. Let me see what happened. Let me go back to H4 to see what happened. Let me see. This is 20. This is 20th. This is 21st. This is the first candle. This is the 8 o'clock. The candle, the 4-hour candle which closed at 8 o'clock. It is at support, and it is indicating that during London there will be a push up and then a move down. So that we have two powerful zones in this case. We have a zone in this area which is we have a zone here. So price is dancing between these two areas. Okay, let me see what happened. 21st is here. Okay, this is 9 o'clock, 1 hour before the London market opens, and then this is 9:30. This is 10 o'clock. I would say that this whole area is a shift. This is a shift candle itself, because it is indicating that market makers are already in the game, and this is 1 hour before London, and since they had not cleared the Asian low in this case, I would expect a stop hunt to happen, and it happened here after this candle. This is 10:30. This is 10:45. This would be our buy, 20 pips, sorry, 18 pips, and our take profit will be here, 50 pips. It's enough here in this area, and then we would sell again, probably during New York, because price finally continued to move down. That is GBP JPY. Now let us do analysis from next week. Just do analysis for next week. The way the candle close is indicating. You mean this candle is it's a pullback. I think it's a pullback. It's a pullback. There's a lot of price action in this area, so I don't expect a move higher than this area here. So this is not very clear, and I'm not sure whether this zone will be broken before the month ends. I don't know. Let me go down to daily, so it will be clear. Okay. I think the daily is clearer. I think what will happen is this. Let me go down to H4. I think what will happen is this. I think they will push up. This is an order block. I see this order block here. I think they'll push up into, because remember this trend line. Remember this trend line. So I think they will pull back into this area before price continues to fall, clearing this area here. I think that's what is going to happen. So on Monday, we might see this. On Monday, we might see this. Then they clear lows, these lows, and then on Tuesday, our midweek reversal will be probably around this area before price continues to go down to clear this area. Probably by Friday, they'll clear this area here and then pull back and settle somewhere, because they must hold you in suspense when the week ends. Look, see how they ended here. See how they finished the day. See how they finished the previous week. Yeah. So let me do another pair. Let me do GBP AUD. Let me do GBP AUD. And do GBP AUD. GBP AUD. Okay, weekly again. Okay, it's a clear downtrend. It's a clear downtrend. In fact, I think the week ended, I expect a pullback before price pushes down to clear. I think this is going to be a final destination. Yeah, so it's a clear downtrend for me. Yeah, this order block, there's a lot of price action here. So I think we will have our, including the pullback, we have some 700 pips. If I go down to daily, yeah, I expect a pullback. Let me see if there's a round number in this area. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think we'll have a pullback into. Wait, let me start the previous week for learning purposes. This is how the other week ended before this week. This is how it ended, and then daily, the date was 15th, right? This is 20. Okay, 15th is where the week started on it was 18th. This is 30. What for 13th? 15th was here. Here, this is how the week ended. This was the first day of the week. They pushed it down to clear this area. So it was a clear downtrend. It was a clear downtrend in this case. It was a clear downtrend. this trend line here. I'm sure that they will push up before continuing to go down. Let me see if there's a round number in this area. 8750. I don't know. I think we will have a pullback into this area here, somewhere here, before price continues to go down. So, because this is an interesting area, because this is previous week's low. This is previous week's low. It was brushed or was cleared. So I expect them to push up to clear stops in this area, clear stops in this area, come here, quick liquidity, and then continue to move down. Yeah, that is what I expect to see. Okay. Yeah, that is what I expect to see in this pair. Yeah, it is the same applies to all GBP pairs, but they may be pushing down when trending in this pair and clearing stops in the other pair. So the pairs are not moving as one pair, they are different. They move differently, but generally this is what I think will happen. See how they finish the week. See how they always finish the week. They leave you in suspense. So if you were short, from this area, if you are short from, for example, if you are short from this area here, if you sold here, for example, if you sold this candle, and then you put your stop loss here, see, oh, here, somewhere here, they push it up, see, they push it up and then leave you wondering. If you bought this candle here when the week ended, if you bought this candle, for example, and put your stop loss here, they push it up, and then so they keep everyone in suspense. They put things, they leave things at the middle before the new week. In the new week is when they will clear stops, because here they don't want you to be in the trend. So they will go up, clear this area here, fill this void. There's a void here. Fill this void here before continuing to push down. Yeah. So that is how they always do it. Let me quickly review this week. What happened this week in this pair? Let me do it quickly. 15 minutes. Okay. 15th on Monday. I'll go to H4 and see what the Asian is saying or telling me. This is 14th, 18th. This is 18th. Yeah, this is the candle here. It's a clear downtrend. Yeah, this one. It's a clear downtrend. The way it closed, this candle closed at 8 o'clock GMT plus 3. So we will expect a pullback and then push down. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes here. Okay. This is 8 o'clock. This is 9:45. Where is 10:45? This is 10 o'clock. This is 10:45. The last candle, the last 15-minute candle of the first hour of London. You see? So they still have unfinished business. Since this candle is bearish, they definitely came to clear stops below Asia, and then they pushed up, because I see this area, I see this move here is our shift move, the shift candle. This is the candle which I mean, I think market makers are already in by this time here. So they pushed it up again, clearing stops. Yeah. Where is the broken zone? The broken zone is not clear in this case, But this, yeah, the 1345. This was a truly powerful candle, which was retested during and then price fell. Yeah, so you might have sold when they pulled back into this area because let me see how many pips there are here. This is 45 pips. Well, I would say this was not a very good opportunity because this was a Monday. Things are not that clear. It's choppy. It's choppy. London opened almost inside the Asian session because this is what we want to see. Want to see sessions above sessions. Want to see Asia and then London somewhere because this is how the market trends. So if they want them to push break Asia, then this is London, and then somehow break London, and then you. But if when they this was almost a ranging market for me. That was almost a ranging market, and then come Tuesday, let me see. So this was this is 10th, 18th. This was 18th. Okay, 19th. Okay, 18th. This was 18th. I think the market was extended too much here, and they had cleared stops in this. No, yeah, they had cleared stops in this area. H4. This is 18th. This is 19th. Here. This is the 4 o'clock candle. Honestly, when I see a candle like this during Asia, I wouldn't do anything. I would just fold my hands because it is not telling me anything. It's neither bullish nor bearish for me. So, and then it is not at any important zone. So I would just, on this day, I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't do anything. Come 20th, this is 19th. And then, okay, 19th, 20th here. Look at this candle, guys. This candle, it's a pullback because price went down and then it pulled back into this area. This candle is right at resistance. It is at resistance. This I think this was a good entry. It was it was a good because it was at this zone. Let me show you. It was right at this zone here. So after seeing this zone, this candle, I would consider going down to 15 minutes time frame to look for an entry. I would consider going down to 15 minutes to look for an entry. Yeah. This was 20th. 20th is here. Okay. Price, look at this. Price is clearly off. So this is there's a powerful move during Asia, clearing stops above this area. And then we had some sort of a consolidation. Look at this. And then look at this. This is 8 o'clock. This is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is here. A zone has already been broken in this area. 8:45, 9:15, 10 o'clock, 10:15, 10:30, 10:45. I would sell after this kind of close. My stop loss would be 20 pips away. This was a very, very good trade. I think this was the best trade of the week in this particular pair. Look at how the position and the situation of the of the 4-hour candle which closed at 8 o'clock has helped us into finding a good trade in this case. Okay, again, on the next day, this is 20th. Now we're in a pullback mode because remember, this is a downtrend market. This is 21st. This is the first candle, or this is the 8 o'clock candle. I don't like it. Look at how it is. It is a bullish candle, but it is a tail at the top, and there's this void here which market makers can exploit. There's a void below this candle. There's a void below this candle here. So I would stay out. I like the pairs because we have 6 pairs 6 GBP pairs, which we can use to get very good trades. And immediately see what happened. Okay, market makers tend to fill that void during New York. So if you see this, you would expect a pullback and ride on the pullback, and that happened during. This was the 21st. Here, this is it, guys. So this would be our trade during New York, but during London there was, well, you could scrap this, but it's not a good trade because you have this gap here. You have this gap, which was definitely filled during New York. So during New York is when we had a very good trade. This is 1615, and then we wouldn't enter after this candle. I would wait, and then I would buy after this candle closed, putting my stop loss here. Yeah. So that is it. Let me finish on 20 on Friday. This is the 22nd here. Look at this. This is the candle which closed at 8 o'clock. It is bullish, but it is weak at the top, and it is closed inside this zone here. Let us see what we got. And I've chosen this pair because it's not very friendly. Yeah. Okay. So this is 8 o'clock is here. At 9:45, 10 o'clock they came up. Okay, they pushed it down. You could have sold this pair, this candle, or waited for a pullback which had happened during New York. Yeah, because selling. Okay, this is 10:15. This was definitely a pullback into this after they had cleared stop operation. This was definitely a pullback, 30 pips, but well, you should have a standard. You should have a standard for the number of pips that you want to risk. Definitely had a good entry during that. So guys, I know that what I was saying was not structured very well because I'm still a growing trader, but I'm happy to share what the little I know for the wider trading community to question me, to ask me questions, and challenge me, and help me to grow. This is definitely not a tutorial, but it's a sharing. It's a sharing for you guys to help me to continue to grow. Ask me questions and challenge me. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much.